Lori Vallow wants her conviction vacated. She wants a new trial.
The so-called doomsday mom filing her motion exactly 2 weeks after she was found guilty of murdering her 2 children and conspiring to kill her husband's first wife. In this motion, Vallow claims the court misdirected the jury and points to an interview that one of the jurors gave following the trial in which they stated that some of the instructions were confusing. Vallow also claims that Chandler police, quote, dropped the ball and should have done more before her 4th husband, Charles Vallow, was shot and killed by her brother, Alex Cox. As for Lori, she's due to be sentenced July 31st and is facing a maximum sentence of life in prison without parole.
So before is 5 of Wands reversed, which is interesting because didn't she not put up a fight? I mean, really, because they didn't really say much, right? She didn't testify, and didn't they rest very early? 2 of Cups reversed. So yes, I do believe she's going to be found guilty. It's almost like the not fighting back, or not the early resting of the defense that was not anticipated. It was like, wow, that was quick. That serves some kind of purpose, but it's almost like I'm expecting to get found guilty, so I want to not put up a fight now so that I can use that later to try and how do I word this? If I'm in Lori's mind, I know I'm being found guilty, so I'm looking ahead of how can I later challenge this, because I know that there's no way I'm going to be able to really challenge it. So I want to make it look like it wasn't challenged now, so that in the future I can say, oh, well, this is went wrong then, so give me another chance. And it's based off of, I want that second chance. I want to set something up so my case can be relooked at. Another chance. And it's based off of, I want that second chance. I want to set something up so my case can be relooked at, but only after the trial of Chad. So there's something in that trial that I want to try and use to maneuver my way out of the guilty verdict that I know is coming. That's what it is. I didn't fight back now because I'm being strategic about somehow using that to my advantage later, but only after his trial. Because I know there's too much, there's no way to escape justice here, is what she's thinking. 4 of Swords reversed underneath of Justice. So I'm getting ready to use this later in my favor. I guess I would say she knows there's no way around a guilty verdict, so her focus shifted from that away to how can I later go back in and try to have this relooked at. I'm found guilty. I let his trial unfold, and then later I go back and say, this needs to be relooked at because this wasn't done correctly during my trial. And now that we have the information from his trial, I want to put this all on him. That's what I see. Trying to manipulate the situation by using certain words or lack thereof in my benefit.
First wife. In this motion, Vallow claims the court misdirected the jury and points to an interview that one of the jurors gave following the trial in which they stated that some of the instructions were confusing.